WMT Storm Team 3. Weather coverage you can count on.
Today actually marks 2 years since a derecho left a massive amount of damage all across the Midwest. It actually became the costliest storm event in America's history, leaving more than $11 billion worth of damage. Central Iowa got hit with winds near or over 100 miles per hour, leveling crop fields and twisting and bending grain bins like you see right here, like a pop can. And still to this day, when you drive down I-35, you can still see damage caused by it, with trees leaning or ones left with just a few branches. And we were both here 2 years ago. We definitely remember that.
Yeah, I remember I was in the morning and I was watching this storm pass to the south, and I'm thinking, holy cow, this is something else. Yeah. I was looking at the radar and I was seeing 120 plus mile per hour winds. Here's a recap of the winds that we saw 2 years ago. We've gotten really familiar with the term derecho because of this storm 2 years ago. They've always been a thing. It's just a really, really strong windstorm. Hurricane force wind gusts over 250 miles is the correct designation of what makes a derecho thunderstorm. But this was by far the strongest. I mean, this, if you could put it on a scale of category 1 to 5, it would be a 5. The most destructive thunderstorm in U.S. history, $11 billion. We mentioned that. There was a large swath just north of I-80 in Iowa where crops were completely destroyed. It impacted 45% of Iowa's cropland. Again, this was 2 years ago, and the strongest winds were estimated to be 140 mile per hour wind gusts. That's equivalent to a category 4 hurricane. That was in Cedar Rapids, and it's crazy. You go to Cedar Rapids, you can still see some of the impacts to this day. I was looking at what they're doing there in Cedar Rapids today. They're still having a program to replant their trees because they lost half of their tree canopy. Crazy stuff that we saw again 2 years ago. We had our own derecho actually move through this past December 15th. That one just had a lot of tornadoes associated with that one. But just switching gears here, talking about thunderstorms still, are we seeing any this week? Nothing crazy, nothing severe, thankfully, and nothing just insane like with that derecho we were just mentioning. But thunderstorms will be possible into tomorrow and again on Friday. Let's set the stage first. Today was a hot day. It was also a humid day. High temperatures were in the mid-80s. At times it felt like the upper 80s. Temperatures right now, though, have cooled comfortably. Now we're in the low 70s across the region, but dew points are still, it's really sticky. Dew points right now, mid-60s, touching 70 degrees. As these temperatures cool, it's going to start to squeeze out some of this moisture. Don't be surprised if you see a little bit of fog early tomorrow morning. But it's really this cold front. It actually sparked a couple of brief showers along Highway 14 and in Fillmore County over the past couple of hours. They're really isolated, not much there. But what we're really watching for is this cold front acting as the focus for some thunderstorms or showers into the next 2 days. Right now, conditions, though, very calm across the region. There are some clouds starting to pop up. But if you're getting outside towards the end of the night, hey, things are nice. You may not even need a light jacket. You probably want one early tomorrow, and you may want a rain jacket because we will be dealing with some showers for some of us, not for all of us, before temperatures rise again nicely into the mid-70s. Here's where I'm expecting rain moving into tomorrow. This is when we could see things arrive. Probably starting to see some of that rain arrive around I-35, Albert Lea, Owatonna, and down to Forest City around 9 a.m., maybe Mason City, Northwood, Austin around 10 a.m., and Charles City, maybe Cresco a little bit after that. You take a look at our SkyTracker 3 computer model right here. And I am tracking these showers mostly along I-35. They may not impact Rochester at all, starting maybe, again, 8, 9, 10 a.m. through the day tomorrow before things overnight calm down, and then into Friday morning we're dealing with more rain showers again. So tomorrow, if you're in places like Albert Lea or Austin, bring your rain jacket with you. Yes, if you're going to the Mower County Fair, that includes you as well. Friday, though, it's in the morning. Things are clearing in the afternoon, and it's looking like not a bad weekend to get outside. 7-day forecast. Mostly sunny skies coming our way with some small chances for rain.
All right. Thank you, Sean. And hey,